From the makers of Faster Than Light, here's a Let's Play video on Into the Breach. So I loved Faster Than Light. It was one of my favourite games on Steam. I like strategy games in general, and as soon as I saw this from the makers of Faster Than Light and I saw the gameplay footage of it, I knew I was going to get this game. It came out on Steam about 6 months ago, so you can actually get it on Steam. I'm playing it on Switch. So if we look here, we've got an 8x8 grid, and it reminds me of games like Advance Wars on the Game Boy Advance, when you fight on a grid. Obviously it's like Faster Than Light, the music's very similar, the way you're rewarded with items and how you progress through the game and you get better items and your mechs get better reminds me of Faster Than Light. So we put him there, we'll put him there, and we'll put this one there. Let's have a little go here. Okay, so the first thing we see here, you see this guy here, he's going to shoot at the building full of people, because that's what you do in this game. You defend the buildings and you defend the people with the mechs, and you've got 3 mechs, a melee, a range, and a range. Well, you can choose, you can customize it, but I chose to have 2 ranged mechs and 1 melee mech. We could knock him to the left here into this space, so his shot would fire over here, or you could just be clever and knock him into the water, because if you knock them into the water they die. Here's where you start to think. It's a thinking person's game. There's a steep learning curve on this game, I'd say, more so than Faster Than Light. It took me a while, I don't know, maybe 5 to 8 hours to really learn how to do things. And when you first get this game, it's not like a pick up and play game, because there is a learning curve. You've got to learn how to play it. But once you learn it, it then becomes a pick up and play game, because you know how to play it. If I shoot here, that'll just knock him out of the way. That'll freeze him. That's good. That's what we wanted. This guy's not a problem. If I get out of his way, you see here the red dots. He's going to shoot in that line, and it's going to miss all the buildings, so it'll be fine. It's just this guy. I can't get into a spot good enough. Or can I? Yes, I can. I can put this guy here, and we'll knock him into the water. Oh, good. Like, you shoot them, and the enemy moves a tile. But for example, here, if I hit this spider here, he's going to smack into my own mech and damage my own mech. So we don't want to do that. We'll put him there. So what you can do, you can put a mech above one of these cracks in the ground. See, with the red arrow here, that means an enemy's going to spawn there. So you can actually put your mech over it and stop it spawning. He takes the shot and misses all the buildings. He blocks the enemy coming out. Right, so your first priority is to save the buildings and to save the people. So even though this guy's going to shoot my mech, see, look, my mech's got 4 health. Even though this guy's going to shoot the mech, that's not my first priority. My first priority is this guy here, because he's going to shoot that building there and kill the people. So what we can do, we can put this guy here. That will stop the enemy spawning in there, and we'll just knock him out of the way. So when he takes his shot, it's going to land there, and it's going to miss all the humans in the buildings. Right. So this guy, we want to knock him into the water. So we put this one there. See, if I shoot there, he's going to go into the water, but this enemy is going to smack into my mech there, and then my mech's going to smack into my ranged mech here. So that's not a very good move. So put him back there. What we'll do, we'll put him over here. We'll take less mech damage. My mech there will take 1 hit, but this guy's going to go into the water. Yeah, so I took 1 damage there. That was alright. That was worth it, because we knocked that enemy into the water, killed him first time, and we killed the other one there. So what we'll do, we'll put this mech over here, over this spawning enemy here, and that's it. So block that enemy, block that enemy. One's going to come out there. If you're wondering what these blue icicle things here are, that's like an ice bomb. If you go on it or an enemy goes on it, they freeze, like this guy did here. There's 2 turns left. So what we can do, we put him there, and then we put him there. This guy's only got 1 more before he dies, so this will be the last one. So we block the enemies coming out. Oh, there's one coming out there. I didn't see that. And where's he going for? Ah, so he's actually going for my ranged mech there, so that's not a problem. If he's going for one of the buildings, then we have to take action. But there's only one of them, so what can we do? Well, we could just knock him. Yeah, we'll just freeze him. No need to kill him. Oh no, we can't. We cannot. Unless put this guy here. Yeah. Is that going to take... He's only got 1 health. Let's move him out of the way. Well, we could knock him into the fire. Or I could just knock him in. Let's do that. Frozen. I'll take another shot on this guy. I'm thinking I should have done that. But it's the last turn. So let's see what goes on. And we got them all the way. We didn't take any casualties. None of the monsters hit any of the buildings. And that was as clean as you like. But yeah, anyway, that is Into the Breach from the makers of Faster Than Light. Let me know if you've played this game before. I really like this game. I like strategy games in general. I really like Faster Than Light. I liked XCOM. I liked Advance Wars on the Game Boy Advance. So yeah, let me know if you played this game by commenting below, or if you're going to get this game and what you think of the game. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and please subscribe.